following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
All right, looks like we're up.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
The Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School, Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga to bring you some boys basketball tonight, the last game of the regular season, and a whole lot of meaning in this game for the Waupun Warriors. They already have the share of the conference championship wrapped up, but if they get a win here tonight, it's all in their hands. You win, and you flat out win the conference by yourself, and Coach Stevens told the guys, it's all right to be selfish during this time. Maybe not on the court, but it's good to be selfish here tonight and want it all to yourself. So it should be a great game here tonight against the Chargers.
I don't think anybody anticipated coming into this season that Waupun would be playing for a conference title in the last game of the regular season. And it's a credit to the hard work they put in, credit to their coaching staff, and it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely unexpected. Coach says, I knew we had the talent there, and it really just came together. And what a great first year for Alex Dunlap to run through the first time through the conference and go undefeated, knocking off Plymouth right off the bat, the team that was expected to win the conference, and then just running the table on everybody, and just that one loss to Plymouth in conference play. And here they are against a team that they only beat by 3 at home against KML, and the coach for the KML Chargers, Josh Linder, says his guys are playing probably their best basketball, which you want them to be playing at the end of the season. So this could be a good game here tonight at Kettle Moraine Lutheran.
Yeah, it certainly should be, and it's just exciting that you're playing very meaningful basketball at the end of the year. And I think the big picture is always the tournament that's coming up in another week. But as both teams, I'm sure, want to go into the tournament on a high note, you want to go in playing well, whether you win or lose this game. You want your team to play well. You want to work out some new things that you're trying to install into your systems. And Waupun, though, I think there's a little more on the line here, playing for that conference title, sole outright title, and I'm expecting a high-level game out of them tonight.
Of course, Waupun has not done that for 5 years since a guy named Marcus Damask was on the team. They were 14-0, went to the state tournament, got a runner-up, losing to Greendale Martin Luther in that ball game, but still it'll be a nice little feather. And it'll be kind of a high bar to set for a coach to getting a conference championship on your first year, but I think we've got some years of a good program going here. A lot of good young players that are coming back here for a year and some for 2 years, and things looking pretty good in the future for Waupun boys basketball.
It certainly is, and I know the youth program is going strong, and Coach Dunlop, he's an energetic guy, young guy with a lot of enthusiasm for the game, and that often shows when you get out here and you see what's going on, and you can't be more happy for anybody than for him as a coach and his players that are on the court.
Well, the JVs are playing right now. Big basket there for Kettle Moraine Lutheran to go up by 6, 50-44. It was a good battle until about 2 minutes ago. It was like a one-point ball game, and then some missed free throws, some balls tossed away by Waupun, and now they got themselves on a 6-point hole with 1:01 left here in the ball game. But it's going to be a big night here tonight. It's youth basketball night. It's probably going to be a packed house, as all the parents for all those kids in youth basketball will be here too tonight. So it's going to be quite the scene here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And we know that their cheer squad is a very important thing, and they are top notch. When you see them perform, and they've got big numbers too.
Yeah, they have near 30 in the cheer squad. And I went into the cafeteria before the game here, and there must have been at least 100 kids, if not more, in the youth program. They're staging them all and getting them into their age groups and that. So, yeah, and you throw parents in with that, you're going to add another 200 to 300 people into the crowd. So it's a pretty good crowd right now, and it looks like pink night as well. Pink out cancer support night here for the KML Chargers.
Yeah, it looks like that going on, but you look on the other side of the gym, and then they've got all the youth basketball players filling up a whole section, which normally would just be the regular spectators there. So I think seats could be at a premium here tonight, and they are rolling up the end of the court bleachers And that'd go they're pretty high up, and they're bringing those out. And I think we're going to see that curtain go up and see people sitting back there also. So that's also I see the band setting up with that right now. But it's going to be quite the scene here tonight. And Coach Lindner was definitely very aware of why Waupun wants to win this game here tonight, what's on the line, and they really would like to spoil that party for the Waupun Warriors here tonight going into the playoffs with a nice winning streak.
Yeah, and if I'm in the locker room, I'm telling my guys, if you're Coach Lindner, that, hey, we lost by 3 in Waupun. We played well enough to win that game, and now we're home. It's youth night. All your, the little brothers are here and all that stuff, and, kids that look up to you and all the other things that are going on here. I mean, I'm selling this game as a big game, and, Waupun's going to have to match that intensity.
Had a great season for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, according to some of the seasons that they've had in the past, with them being at 6-5 and tied for third place in the conference play. So they've had their losses, of course, both of those to Plymouth. I'm not sure if they lost the other 2 games, maybe to Berlin. I know losing to Waupun by 3, but it was not a great season, just over 500. But this is definitely a tournament game that could get you really spurred to go do big things in the postseason. Down to the last 37 seconds for the Warriors, trailing by 7. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to make some free throws right now with Gage Stelsel heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair for Waupun, and they've got to hit these right now to even have a thought about possibly winning this ball game here.
30-second timeout on the court, but yeah, you're right. Down by 7 in the JV game. 34 seconds left. You got to get a stop, and you're going to have to probably foul and hope for some misses at the free throw line for the Chargers, and then you got to come down and score quick. Doesn't have to be threes necessarily, but you definitely have to go quick. And a little glimmer of hope here yet, but it's going to be tough sledding for the JV team.
Yeah, 34 seconds left. At least the clock is stopped right now. Maybe they get a couple points at the free throw line and get the ball back right away to get themselves maybe one possession away after that. But we'll see how this plays out here at the end. Maybe we can catch this one with our video at the end. It's on. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty nice crowd staging too to our left here, Steve, ready to come into this gym once the JV game is over. So you're going to see a really raucous house before the varsity starts.
Waupun actually taking the ball out of bounds on the sideline. Get it into Stelsel down in the right corner. He's going to turn around, trying to force one up. It's going to be behind the backboard as he had a hand in his face, and ball going to the Chargers of KML. And we found it by accident, the best way to not, but we had to go through a lot more roundabouts, but we accidentally missed our turn to go on Highway 60, which is always kind of putting your life on the line when you get up on that ramp there and have to get onto 60 and got traffic coming fast from the right, from the left, and wondered why everything looked so much easier than a roundabout. A couple to start us out, we got right on the road. That's because we want to exit past, but that was such a perfect way to go and got us here probably in less time than actually taking the Highway 60 exit.
Yeah, as you said, by accident, but worked out well, and kind of snuck in the back way. Less traffic, less congestion, less worried about getting killed trying to get onto Highway 60.
I'm going to remember that when we come to KML from now on, for football, for baseball, whatever, we're going to be taking that just an exit pass where we're supposed to be, and that's the way to go to get here. We're down to the last 22 seconds, but Waupun now trailing by 8. Not looking good for the Warriors. But, again, big game for Waupun, and Coach Alex Dunlap in his first season for Waupun. Like I said, these two teams have met back in the late part of January, and Waupun coming up with a 3-point victory in that ball game, 71-68. Three-pointer thrown up, but
well, they're going to say foul before,
and so no shot on that one. Finn Katzenberger drills the 3-point shot, but
you wanted
the free throw line to shoot 2 right now.
4-point play would have made it a little more interesting. He's asking, should I make this or miss it? I think you're going to have 2 shots, so you make the first one for sure.
Yeah, just down to 12 seconds left, and you're down by 8. Lefty puts it up and puts it in. Nice job there by Katzenberger.
Yeah, only a freshman playing on the JV team.
Yeah, the only freshman on the JV. So
strong
put together.
Yeah, he is.
Got some good guns on. Looks like he's had a little time in the weight room. misses that one, and ball in the hand of the Chargers, and that is going to spell pretty much the end for Waupun, down by 7, 52-45 in this ball game. See the Waupun section filling up. Very small section that they give for the visiting fans to come in here and watch the game. So seats, like I said, at a premium. A lot of people waiting by the door, wondering where they're going to go when they come in, because over on the KML side, that is all packed up right now. A lot of people waiting to sit down.
And we've been seeing some nice crowds of late. In the Laconia Waupun girls game was a monster crowd, maybe the biggest one we've seen in Waupun in numerous years. So, yeah, it's kind of fun when the gym fills up. Support these young athletes.
Gives you that playoff type of feel, and ball goes off the rim out of bounds. Waupun's going to lose this game, down 53-45, 2.5 seconds left. Good battle till about the last 2.5 minutes of this ball game before KML finally kind of pulled away. And that is it. Waupun JV loses 53-45. And Randy and I are going to take a timeout. We'll come back briefly, talk a little bit more about the ball game. Also have an interview with Coach Alex Dunlap coming up on the pregame show, so don't go anywhere. Huge game for the Waupun Warriors tonight, going for a conference championship all by themselves. They want to get selfish tonight here at KML. Back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
In 2024, walk through the Saputo door. Join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. Located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
Okay, we are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. And we are ready to bring you some boys basketball tonight. They do have the 2 seniors, only 2 seniors for KML, so they're looking at a bright future too that they're talking about on the court right now. So mom and dad out there with them, a little program going on, and just a ton of youth basketball players all sitting there on the one side of the gym up in the bleachers, taking that whole section up. So yeah, quite the scene here tonight. The band taking up the big section here at the end of the court. And they're definitely bringing this intimidating type atmosphere in for Waupun to visit here tonight at KML High School.
Yeah, 2 seniors on the court for KML, and one of them's a really good one. About 6 foot. They listed him at 6'4", I think, but he's a legit 6'4". That's Garrett Murphy. Looks like he's their leading scorer as well, nearly 20 points a game. But yeah, he looks like the real deal out there, just standing on the court. So we'll see what kind of game he brings.
Seems like that Sammy Elke when they played. I should look and see what they scored in that game when they played him last time. Seemed like he was a factor in that ball game. I don't know if you have the stats from that game from back in the end of January, the 21st of.
I may have. Let me go back.
I was going to write that down. I just didn't get to the KML side, but making a nice little tunnel with the youth basketball players for the high school kids to come out in. And again, Waupun getting set to take on the Chargers of Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Waupun wins. They are sole champs of the East Central Conference, so a huge game for them, and they would love to just be sole champions. Waupun has not won the conference championship since 2019, 5 years ago. So I'd like to take advantage of it. They've already got it sewn up as far as being the. See Mr. Elke in here. What do you have?
He's only had 4 points in that game.
That's not the one. There's another little blonde guy that we saw from one of the teams that made a big impact in that ball game that they played from one of the teams, but it was not Mr. Elke. He only had 4 in that ball game. But we are set to play ball here, and I had a chance to talk to the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Alex Dunlap, and we just shook hands with his mom. I guess his brother Sparky's coming, and we'll get to meet him too because he usually checks in on the internet, but he's actually be here in person, so looking forward to maybe meeting him here today. But we'll have that interview with Coach Alex Dunlap coming your way in just a few minutes as the pregame show continues live from KML High School on RP Sports.
We make you feel.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Inviting you here to the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Our good friend Andy with us here to give us the lowdown this week. Back to basketball, back to action, Bucky, Marquette, the whole deal.
All kinds of tap lines going right now. I've got 16 different tap lines. We feature local breweries as much as possible right now. In fact, I've got 2 different beers from Knuth Brewing, which is right down the street from Ripon. So you can always find something here. I've got a bunch of IPAs, a bunch of ambers, a couple of stouts. There's definitely something on tap here.
You bet, and something on TV as well. And stop in for lunch, open at 11 o'clock daily.
Absolutely. Come in and see what we got going on for lunch. We can always count on hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy, but usually every day Tierney is rolling something different out of the kitchen, so you have to stop and see what our special board is for the day.
You want to order your fish fry early on Saturday, got pizza specials, wing specials, the whole deal here at the other bar.
That's right. We got a special Every day. Mondays, of course, is all you can eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. And Saturday is appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off. And Sunday is wings all day again.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds 1 mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd.
We say comparison's the thief of joy, so we don't compare anything that we do this year to last year or years previous. So we know the quality of work that we put in, and the kids are doing a great job at owning the success we're having, and we're just hungry for more and more.
It's been 5 years since Waupun's won a conference championship, and that's back when they had Mr. Basketball in the state, Marcus Damask, on the team, and they were 14-0 in conference play, state runners-up that year. And what does it mean to you as a coach, already wrapped up at least a share of the championship, and how much would it mean to win this game here today and just flat out have it yourself?
We have a pretty unselfish group of guys, and I told the guys in film yesterday, like, it's okay to be selfish and want to go get this win tonight. It means a lot. As soon as we got a share of it against Kewaskum, I called Dan Damask. He's such a great friend and mentor, and he was able to reach out to former players that he had through the 2015 and 2019 teams, and a couple of them were able to send us like 30-second or 45-second videos about what it means not only to the city, to Waupun basketball, but for them as an individual to be a conference champion. And it was really cool. We showed it to them after film yesterday, and those guys set the standard for what Waupun basketball is, and they were able to watch them as 7- and 8-year-olds, and now they're able to carry on that tradition that is Waupun basketball and make it what we want it to be. So our guys are really proud of the product that they put on the floor, but the job's not done yet, and we're ready to go get it.
Okay, well, I know you got injured player for you, and the key player really that comes off the bench for you, gives you some great minutes. And what's going on with Braden?
Yeah, Braden Torres has a AC joint sprain that happened on Tuesday night. He'll get reevaluated in a couple days. That's a weird injury. You could be out 4 weeks, you could be out a week, and range of motion's good. So we're just icing it. He's doing everything he needs to do. And then Caden Gillenkirk, one of our other bench players, he at practice yesterday, he ended up fracturing his thumb, so he'll be out tonight too. But we love Braden, and saying we say is when a warrior goes down, you don't just fight in your honor, but you pick up their shield and fight for them. So we'll fight in Braden's honor tonight, but you know that all our guys want more minutes, and certainly you don't want an injury to be that reason, but it's next man up always, and we're going to lean on each other like we always do, and we'll be ready for that moment.
Well, not an easy task here tonight. A pretty big job taking on Kettle Moraine Lutheran. You beat them by 3 points over in Waupun, and a pretty nice team you've got to try to knock off to get that sole possession of the championship in the conference.
Yep. Looking back in September, October, when the schedule or when I was given the schedule, we knew that we were going to have to go on the road a lot in February, and if we wanted a conference championship, we'd have to do it on the road. And this KML team, when we played them the first time, we knew that Murphy was really good, we knew that Wagner was really good, and we wanted to make the role players really beat us, and we didn't make the role players feel uncomfortable. Wagner and Murphy were able to do what they do. They've been great all year. So it'll be a really good test to see if we've learned. I think we were up by 16 or 18 at halftime in that game and kind of played with our foot a little bit, let them back in the game. So I'm sure Kettle Moraine Lutheran thinks that they can hang with us, as they should. But we got to come out early and win the first 2 or 3 minutes, respond like we always do, and take care of business and take what's ours.
Well, Coach, looking forward to the game here tonight. You got a great bunch of guys out there, and good luck in your game against KML tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Go Warriors, and let's bring an ECC championship home.
Okay, let's do it. Alex Dunlap, head coach for Waupun, joining us on the pregame show. Back with more right after this on RP Sports.
At home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back to Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgood with me. We got Jeff Sauer with his unbelievable amount of fun things he can do with video equipment here, doing the video streaming. And Justin
Yeah.
is our camera guy, and I think we're going to actually put him right out in the middle of the battle with the portable camera out there too.
Yep.
So we got the full team here tonight. It's going to be a great week. Game tonight. We got the girls basketball team from Waupun playing tomorrow night, and they will be playing on Saturday also in the regional. So fun time of year, my favorite postseason for basketball.
I like your confidence.
No doubt.
It's putting Waupun right into a game on Saturday.
Well, it should be. We
Well,
get the regional semifinal. I think I can stick my neck out with that one. But again, it's going to be just a great bunch of games right now for us to call, and I love this time of year. But we're concentrating on this one tonight, going for a Seoul Conference Championship, taking a look at the Waupun Warriors. Their last game, they were victorious, knocking off St. Mary Springs on Tuesday a couple days ago, 86-69. Aiden Hawkinson went off for 23 and 10 rebounds. Logan Prawl with 17 points. So nice showing by them and a pretty good performance against a decent St. Mary Springs team.
Yeah, and Aiden Hawkinson scored his 1,000th point now as a junior. So he's going to be one of the guys in Waupun basketball history to be, if he stays healthy, he's going to be up there in very high numbers before his career is over.
Yeah, it's really, we've seen some off games with him where he really had trouble scoring, but haven't really seen that towards the end of the season. He's just been good every game. He's got a good flow going on right now. and does not mind taking guys off the dribble, finding his teammates out there. He's been rebounding. There's 10 rebounds the last game, so playing a nice complete game, and only a junior, which is great for Waupun basketball. KML, they knocked off Winneconne by a score of 66-62. Not a real impressive victory against Winneconne. He's toward the end of the bottom of the conference. Sam Elke had 13 points. Jordan Wagner with 13 points in that ball game for the Chargers. So both teams coming off wins, and I know the Chargers are all fired up here to play Waupun and try to keep them from getting that game that they covet so much, a sole championship in the East Central Conference.
Certainly an opportunity to play spoiler, and that means a lot to teams as well. And this is going to be a fun game. This is a nice house right now. It is packed in here. The band is ramping it up. You know, and I mean, this is why you play high school sports. I mean, this is a great atmosphere for tonight's game.
Yeah, it's a packed house right now. I call this officially a packed house at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Let's pull up the brackets, and Waupun's looking for after this week to get into the playoffs, and because Waupun had such a great season, they earned themselves a number 3 seed and a bye in the first round, and they'll be playing next week Friday against the winner of the East Troy Watertown Lutheran Prep game. Number 11 seed against the number 6 seed. Winner of that game plays Waupun at Waupun High School coming up on Friday, and then after that, you could possibly be playing a pretty good Lake Mills team that's ranked 8th in the state. They got the number 2 seed, and they play the winner of Columbus and Chilton in our half of the bracket. So, but a great job by Waupun to set themselves up with a bye and opportunity to go a little deeper into the tournament.
It certainly is, and I'll tell you what, you just don't know once you get to tournament time. You can look at the seeding numbers and all that, but you always have to expect an upset. You have to prepare for anybody. And with the bye, Waupun will have a little more time. I know I talked to Coach Tim Olsma about the girls, and he was all prepared for Lodi.
Yeah.
They got beat, so.
Yeah, that's right. That was one of the teams that, because they scout these teams well in advance. Everybody they could possibly, because they know who's going to be in the sectional, so they scout all the teams in it, not knowing how it's all going to stack up, and they really thought that was going to be a team that would give them a few problems in getting prepared for it, and then boom, they're gone. So that's crazy.
Yeah, as Coach Alsma said, you prepare for 4, but you kind of plan more for 2, and he was expecting Lodi for sure. And that's what happens when you get to tournament time. Teams, seniors especially, step up and make big plays.
It looks like we got a great crowd that joined us already. Almost 90 computers all logged on. We're watching a pretty top-notch cheer team that they have here. I mean, they're like collegiate level. I think they even work with one of the colleges around the area and they're pretty sharp. So
29, I just counted them.
20, did you just count them?
I just counted them while you were speaking, 29 strong.
Well, they do everything precise and in sync, and they're pretty impressive. Like going to a Badger game with everything's just snapped out there just perfectly. And like I said, great atmosphere here. It's going to be a game between these two teams. Waupun getting set to take on the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. You win, you are the sole champs of the ECC. Fasten your seatbelts. Should be a wild game in a packed house. Back after this with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's game on RP Sports.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Inviting you here to the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Our good friend Andy with us here to give us the lowdown this week. Back to basketball, back to action, Bucky, Marquette, the whole deal.
All kinds of tap lines going right now. I've got 16 different tap lines. We feature local breweries as much as possible right now. In fact, I've got 2 different beers from Knuth Brewing, which is right down the street from Ripon. So you can always find something here. I've got a bunch of IPAs, a bunch of ambers, a couple of stouts. There's definitely something on tap here.
You bet, and something on TV as well. And stop in for lunch, open at 11 o'clock daily.
Absolutely. Come in and see what we got going on for lunch. We can always count on hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy, but usually every day Tierney is rolling something different out of the kitchen, so you have to stop and see what our special board is for the day.
You want to order your fish fry early on Saturday, got pizza specials, wing specials, the whole deal here at the other bar.
That's right. We got a special going every day. Mondays, of course, is all you can eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. And Saturday is appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off. And Sunday is wings all day again.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports.
Already. It's going to be a good night.
We are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School, and starting lineups now for the Waupun Warriors. Logan Prawl on the court, 6'1" sophomore. Also Isaac Vandekamp, 6' senior. Grant Gopal, a 5'9" sophomore. Jake Krieger, a 6'1" junior for Waupun, and Aiden Hawkinson, their scoring leader, 19 points a game for him, a 6'1" junior. And now you can see all the young people out on the court for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, as they have a nice little tunnel of all the youth basketball players out there. We announced the starting lineups for the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Ryan Thistle, a 5'11" junior, 5 points a game for him. Shoots 36% from behind the arc. Sammy Elke, one of the 2 seniors, a 5'11" senior, 7 points a game, 45% shooter behind the arc. Then they've got Jordan Wagner, one of their 2 leading scorers, 18 points a game, a 6'5" junior. Garrett Murphy, 19 points a game, their leading scorer, 38% from behind the arc, a 6'4" senior. And Henry Bednar, the sophomore in the starting lineup, he's 6'5" though, and he averages 8 points a game. And we are ready to play ball at a packed house at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Thanks for tuning in. Almost 100 computers logged on right now. I'm sure we're just over it right now. So great scene here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School.
Yeah, nice job here by the home Chargers, bringing the youth into the huddle.
That's pretty cool stuff. And that's stuff that sticks with those kids, because they were kids one time watching those good teams. The Kettle Moraine Lutheran team that made it to the state tournament not that many years ago. I'm sure these guys on the team remember that. And these youth players will remember their experience with the guys, and they'll be top-notch players coming out of that bunch we just saw on the court for KML.
Good officiating crew here tonight. I'll tell you what, the conference understands what's at stake, and they make adjustments. They know who their A crews are, and they're going to send the better crews to the championship games.
We are ready to go. Waupun in their black uniforms, Chargers in their white uniforms with the green numbers and lettering, and it's time to play some basketball. You win, you are the conference champs for the Waupun Warriors. A lot at stake. Tip is won by the Warriors. Coming up with the ball, Isaac Vandekamp brings it over half court now for the Warriors. Already had my meeting before with Logan Prawl. I always say, hey Steve, you got to come over and talk to him before the game. Even showed him one of my grandson's shots, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Back of the rim, no good. For Krieger for Waupun, and Jerry Krieger's grandpa is watching. Goes right to the basket, and that shot changed there by Waupun's Jake Krieger. So you got Jerry and Chris Krieger watching from Arizona right now.
Great to have them on board.
Yeah. Of course, Dave Turner out there too, one of our regular viewers here. Way to go, Idaho. Hoping the Warriors kick some tail here tonight, he says, and that shot missed by Grant Gopalin. Both teams come up empty on their first trip down the court. Long 3 on the way, comes up short, and Prawl gets the rebound. One and done for KML. Logan turns around, throws up a three. That is no good. Long rebound in the hands of Sammy Elke.
Both teams kind of feeling it out right now, maybe a little bit of nerves.
Well, if you want a playoff atmosphere, you got it here tonight at KML. And a big three-point basket by Henry Bednar. One of the guys not listed as one of their top three-point shooters, only 8 points a game. And buries his from the right corner.
Only a sophomore. Sometimes coaches say you don't know what you don't know. Young guys don't realize how important these games are.
Ball passed up to Graham Gopalin. Another sophomore putting the basket in, this time for the Waupun Warriors, Graham Gopalin. I should use that for a show for one of my feature titles on my radio show. You don't know what you don't know. Another long three up, and that is good for Sammy Elke. It's raining threes here all of a sudden.
Delay a game warning
against
against KML. Not a big deal other than the fact that if it happens again in the game, it would be a technical foul. So it does get recorded in the book officially.
Sometimes you get caught up in the excitement too and just tap that ball over there. So I think got to be a little extra careful with that. Man-to-man defense by the Chargers. Antico pulls up left elbow, gets blocked on the shot or just off, but that is missed, and Waupun trailing 6-3. Ball back in the hands of Bednar, throws up another three. Obviously feeling it right now because he didn't hesitate on that shot. He's got 6 points already, both from downtown.
The only scoring in this game has been 3-point shots.
Here goes Krieger from the right corner. That is no good. Back to the rim, miss. Thistle gets the weak side rebound, pushing it up along the right side. Elke with it down to the corner. It's cut off by two Warriors. Now he's in trouble again.
Yeah, trying to keep the ball on one side of the court.
The three on the way, and that is no good. Then ball out of Aiden Hawkinson's hands. The Warriors kind of fighting over that one. And KML comes up with it. Three-pointer on the way and good. Now for Ryan Thistle. And the Chargers have come out red hot. Now with 4 3-pointers and a 12-3 lead here in the early going over the Waupun Warriors.
Sometimes you have nothing to lose like a KML team. You're going to be loose and let it flow.
Hawkinson way off on his three-point shot. Another one and done. A little fast break Elke as he gets it down in the corner. Back out on top there. A three-pointer gets blocked. Coming up with it, get back to Krieger who blocked the shot. Scoops it up, gets fouled on the shot by Ryan Thistle. Frantic pace here to start the ball game out. El Sparky checking, and I thought he was going to be at the ball game. Where's Alex's brother?
Maybe he is here. Maybe he's watching from the
Could
stands.
Be checking in. Supposed to come up here and say hi to us. We definitely have talked to him a few times when he checks in with us, and that is Alex's brother. Free throw for Krieger is up, and it is good.
Maybe he's stuck in one of the roundabouts.
Yeah, just in a continual loop. Could do a figure eight in that one that we accidentally went to. Back to back. Krieger gets his next shot up, and that one is no good. Waupun trailing 12-4. 3.5 minutes into the ball game. Ball stolen by Hawkinson coming in from the left side. Goes up, and he's going to get fouled, and the ball spills off the front of the rim. No good. But 2 free throws for Aiden Hawkinson. Knew he's going to get challenged there by Bednar. So the best he can do, make sure you draw the foul, and at the very least get to the free throw line.
2 team fouls now against the Chargers. None on Waupun.
His free throw is nothing but net. Aiden is a 74% free throw shooter on the season.
A really pretty stroke he has there. Nice rotation.
Next one also nothing but net for Aiden. He's in the books with 2 points. Waupun crawling back now. At the last 3 points, they trailed 12-6. Maybe just got to survive the initial shock that they came at you with and making all those shots.
Yeah,
they really couldn't keep up at that clip. Back on top with it. Where the ball is Jordan Wagner, and then it'll tie for the ball, and Waupun's going to come up with it. Great hustle by the Warriors going after Graham Gopalin getting on the floor.
Able to save the ball, you're right.
That one comes up short, and the putback no good. Both shots by Prahl no good. And Ryan Thistle comes up with it on the fast break. Oh, a nice block by Krieger from behind, and a takeaway by Vanderkolk, and Waupun comes up with it. What's great defense by the Waupun Warriors, which they've really kind of hung their hat on throughout the whole season.
Yeah, that's just great energy, and Krieger getting there. Wow, fun to watch.
Waupun by the free throw line and is going to get off to Krieger. He'll rotate in the lane and puts it in. Nice strong move by Jake Krieger. Now with 3 points, Waupun now only down by 4 points, 12-8.
And again, if you're joining us late, the Chargers with all their 12 points coming on three-pointers.
Murphy has it, goes along the baseline. It's a shoot it back out to Bednar. Here's Thistle with it, top of the key. Back over to Elke. Waupun has just had a great year defensively, even on the dice that they're not shooting well. And again, challenging some of the passes. Three-pointer on the way, but they still get the shot off and put it in down in the corner. Basket by Jordan Wagner. All threes so far in the books here for the Chargers. Krieger in the lane with it, but a 5-footer straight away, front of the rim, no good. Rebound in the hands of Garrett Murphy.
Good move there by Kriegs. Good footwork, just came up a little short. Waupun again trying to lock the ball on one side of the court.
Thistle has it along the left corner and then throws it behind his teammate. It was just taking off at that time. Just some bad timing there. Garrett Murphy was heading up the court. Checking in for Waupun now is Brian Ferris. Also checking in for the Warriors, Emmett Hull. Krieger will get a break along with Prowl and also Gopalin. Waupun with the basketball, down by 7. Going to the hoop with it is Hawkinson. Goes up, bounces around a few times on the rim and finishes. A strong move there by Aiden.
4 points, got a couple of free throws prior. Here comes a trap action by the Warriors.
Had an opportunity, didn't find the open guy underneath the basket. Tim Hulzelka. Hulzelka in the lineup now. Ball knocked out of bounds off the hands of Prawl.
And again, there's that. Open up to the baseline. Bait that person. You look like you have a lane there, and they get the help side, comes over quickly, and they try and trap down there underneath the glass.
Ball passed out near half court in the hands of Sammy Elke. Murphy with it gets cut off by 2 Warriors, and a great job by Waupun's Brian Ferris to knock the ball away. Waupun's playing some great defense, just some great shooting by KML. From the left elbow, putting it up and in is Aiden Hawkinson. Now with 6 points in the game, Waupun now only down by 3, 15-12. And that one's stolen. Now by Prawl goes up and just lays it in. I thought he was getting set for the big flush on that one, but Waupun now down by 1 point. Great comeback by the Waupun Warriors. Timeout on the court, back in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox...
Okay, we are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armke bringing you the play-by-play here tonight. A great comeback from Waupun, trailing 12-3 at one time with a hot start by KML, and now just 1 point down, all set up with great defense so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, Waupun, they went a little thumbs down there, trapping that first pass down, and nice drive.
Drive by a guy who did not start here with Cooper Brisbilla, but averages 3 points a game. Pretty impressive, 2 right there. And Waupun answers immediately. Aiden Hawkinson goes up, throws it up with one hand, out the glass and in. Back within a point are the Warriors.
Waupun turning up the defensive pace right now.
Yeah, Brian Ferris, what an active defender. And they've got the KML. After they started out so confidently, not sure about what they're doing out there with their passes. And now Waupun again earning the ball back after some great in-your-face defense.
A little bit of jump and run action there where you trap and then you...
Long 3, no good. Ferris goes up and grabs it amongst 3 Chargers out there. Great job by Bryant He's giving it his all right now. Great moments out there defensively. And Van de Kolk will throw up a three and gets that one to go home. And Waupun with their first lead, now leading 19-17. What do they say? You can tell me, Van de Camp.
He's been saying Van de Kolk a couple times.
Oh, did I say?
That's a familiar name around Waupun, yeah.
That's all right.
I want to
never come on the air saying that I'm perfect.
No. I just trying to point out. Here's Waupun again with a little trapping action.
And they'll mix it up, and you brought that up before where they throw a bunch of different little defenses at you during a game, and you don't know what to prepare for. Oh, a nice pass, and they overlaying the ball on the other side is Brisbilla. But a foul is going to get called on Waupun on the rebound attempt.
That's going to go on Brian Ferris, going through the man a little bit.
Checking in for Waupun now, Zeke Ewert will check in. And Van de Kamp's going to sit down, give him a little break.
Bryant's an emotional guy. He lets people know how he feels. You got to be a little bit careful. You don't want to get the officials going against you.
Murphy has it down to the corner, gets it down to Kabalowski, gets cut off right away. And a tough shot with a hand in his face, but a 15-footer on the right side. Good for Garrett Murphy, his first points of the ball game. 19 apiece. Everything we thought this game would be.
Now we're seeing a 2-3 zone here by the Chargers.
And Hawkinson doesn't delay at all, throws up the three. That one rims out, no good. Rebound by Tom Hanzelka.
Pretty good shot right there. Thing was halfway down.
Sometimes you just get that little rhythm. That's what he had there. Brisbilla gets it out near half court, working against Emmett Hull. Down in the corner all alone, three-pointer on the way, and putting it in is Kabalowski. The guys with some quick triggers for the Chargers in this ball game, just loading up on the threes.
6 made three-pointers by the Chargers already in this game.
16-footer straight away and put in by Aiden Hawkinson. He's feeling it here early in the ball game. Nothing from behind the arc yet, but he's got 4 field goals and a couple of free throws. Waupun down by 1, 22-21.
Aiden, one of those guys that can use the mid-range yet.
Well, you tell you, Waupun closes in a hurry, but they do find number 24 Garrett Murphy open for a three. 2 guys down there to stop the three-point attempt in the corner, but they find Murphy open for a open look, and he puts it in. Brawl throws it down to the corner into Hawkinson. He's double teamed now. He gets it over to Brian Ferris. Cross-court pass, back on top, over to Zeke Ewert, who had that real nice game against these guys. 13 points when they played in Waupun.
Waupun working against the zone defense.
Back down to Prawl. He'll throw up a three. That's too strong, and weak side rebound in the hands of Ryan Thistle. Waupun down by 4, 25-21. Brisbilla kicks it out to the left side. Murphy, little fake, gets a defender to go by and buries a three. Impressive looking move there, and good patience by Murphy.
Impressive shooting by the Chargers. Unbelievable from behind the arc.
Can't believe a team could keep that up. It gets thrown out to the right corner. That misses everything on the shot by Waupun's Brian Ferris. Hard move to the basket, and finishing is Kabalowski. Good production out of the sophomore Nate Kabalowski. Now with 5 points.
Waupun has to weather the storm right now. This is a fired up Chargers team.
Hawkinson from 3, straight away, and puts it in for his first 3-point basket of the game. Waupun down by 6, 30-24. Hanzelke has it, hands it off over to Kabalowski. Brisbilla getting the ball along the post, and the ball's loose.
Good
and
hustle.
a great job. Go right to the floor immediately, but KML still comes up with the basketball. Good look inside, little up and under, and flicking it up and in is Garrett Murphy for his 10th point. Nice looking shot.
Yeah, that was a tough shot right there. I didn't think he had any chance. Pinned below the glass.
Now Hawkinson did a great job defensively. That was never really there. That pass inside the Hull, easily picked off by the Chargers. 8-point deficit now for Waupun against a very hot shooting Chargers team, and another one Right down the middle. His third three-pointer of the ball game. Now 13 points for Garrett Murphy. Waupun trailing by 11, 35-24.
And the crowd getting behind this team in their home court.
Hawkinson will launch from downtown. That's no good. Ball is loose in the hands now of Logan Prawl. In the lane with it is Hawkinson, guarded about three of the Chargers. In the lane with it, Ewert getting into Hull inside, and then it's taken away. Coming up with it is Nate Kowalowski. Now Chargers turning up the defensive pressure against Waupun.
Yeah, Waupun man-to-man. Chargers using a little zone that's been very effective. Very aggressive zone.
We got our favorite Waupun PA announcer, Jeff Taves, watching and hanging out with us here tonight. Go Warriors! Bring home the ship, they said. Hello, Jeff. And another three-point basket by Cooper Prisbilla, and a timeout taken by Waupun. Back in 30 with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts. All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Slow start for Waupun, fast start for KML. Then Waupun's defense got them back in the ball game. Even had to lead for a little bit, but KML's just went off, and they just can't miss from anywhere on the court, and have opened up a 14-point lead, 38-24.
Yeah, 30 of their 38 points coming from behind the arc, and they're going to stick with this 2-3 zone.
Waupun not getting the looks here with this zone, so they might not stick with it until they can finally beat it.
Waupun using a two-guard. I'd like to see him go with two wings and a guard maybe on the top.
16-footer up and just past the free throw line. Basket good for Vandekamp. Now with 5 points in the game. Still a 12-point deficit for Waupun.
Credit to Chargers. They kind of weathered that defensive strategy that Waupun came out with and just got after them at about the 4-minute mark into the game.
The open three for Kowalowski misses. Fight for the ball, and coming up with it are the Chargers. Nice job by Max Glasky getting the ball and ripping it in and turning around and putting the ball back in. Impressive job there by Max.
Everything going right for the Chargers.
This Krieger gets cut off over by the left block, gets out of the lane, and gets it on top over to Hawkinson. Three up now by Vandekamp, a little wide left, and fight for the rebound. Coming up with it is Emmett Hull, and a double dribble is going to get called on Emmett. If you want to check in, make sure you get on the chat line. You can let us know you're out there. Even if you're a KML fan, say hi and say what you need to say to your team. Be invited to do that. We'll pass that along, and the young people will be able to watch it later when they watch the game. You can watch it anytime. It's on Radio Plus Sports. RadioPlusInfo.com. Good job by Waupun cutting off the baseline. Back out on top with it is Wagner. In the hands of Elke now. In the lane, kicks it out to the left side, and the defense, but good patience here by the Chargers. That one is taken away by Hawkinson. Coming along the right side, goes up high off the glass and puts it in. Aiden Hawkinson having himself a monster game, filling up the scorebook right now. Waupun still down by 12, 40-28.
Yeah, very strong finish, not the easiest.
Fans looking for that to be knocked off from number 24, Garrett Murphy, but
the official was the closest one to it. He had a very good look at it.
Waupun again back down by 12. Got to make some stops here and just got to chip away at the lead. Nice strong drive though by Jordan Wagner along that right side. Got it blocked a little bit, but powered it up there off the glass and in. Back to a 14-point deficit.
I don't think Waupun's playing bad. I think it's just really incredible shooting and quality play by KML.
Going to get it back on the top to Hawkinson. Yeah. Kind of really off. Didn't have himself set to shoot that one. Misses badly on it, and coming up with it is KML. Three-pointer on the way now by Bednar. He's got 9 points in the ball game, all from downtown. He's got more than what he averages on the season, 8 points a game. He's got 9 right now.
11 made threes in the first half. Still 3 minutes left.
And a basket up and good by Vandekamp. His second three. Waupun still down by 14. Like I said, doesn't seem like they could be down by that much, but just unbelievable shooting by the Chargers.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if any team can continue to shoot that well, but maybe they will tonight.
Yeah, that was taken. Here we go. Steal from Waupun. Going up as Graham Gopal misses. Hawkinson gets it, puts it back up, misses. Then he gets knocked out of bounds, and that'll be off the Chargers. And Waupun will inbound on their baseline.
I think Graham actually made the decision there. He was going to put it up off the glass. He didn't have a great opportunity, and with the feeling that Hawk would be able to go and get it, which he did. Looks like we're going to see 2-3 zone. We might see a lot of zone in this game.
Three-pointer from the corner. That is rimming out no good. And rebound by the Chargers. Ryan Thistle brings it up. 145, another long three on the way, and you don't think it can keep on going, but it does. That is the fourth three-point basket for Garrett Murphy, and he's now got 16 in the ball game.
That's not even I'm not knocking him if we got KML listeners, but that thing kind of spins sideways. It's not a beautiful shot.
Going right to the rack with it is Waupun's Aiden Hawkinson.
Murphy he's really shooting it well, but
1:15 and counting down in the first half. 15-point deficit for Waupun. Four shot there by Bednar, looking for a foul. Waupun comes up with it, pushes the other way, and it goes Vandekamp right to the basket. Nice feed by Gopal. He's now got 10 points in the game. So Waupun can maybe get themselves another 2 or 4 points closer to KML here before the half. Nice job along the baseline. That one is missed. Ball is loose and back in the hands of the Chargers. Long three on the way, and of course,
unbelievable.
It's going to go in, and it does. His fifth three of the ball game for Garrett Murphy. Upon not playing terrible basketball, just unbelievable shooting by the Chargers, up by 16.
If you convert these threes to twos, which some coaches do, some stats do, they're shooting over 100% in the game.
Hawkinson gets the ball knocked away, scrambles for the ball, and Hawkinson gets it. Here goes Gopal, scoops it up and puts it in. Nice job by Graham with guys right on his heels. 5 points for Graham. Down to 4 seconds left. Long three on the way, and that comes up short, and that'll be it. For the first half here, Waupun will have a lot to talk about, how to slow down the great shooting by KML. They trail 51-37. And we'll come back to talk about the first half of action coming your way in just a few minutes. Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds 1 mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd.
Inviting you here to the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Our good friend Andy with us here to give us the lowdown this week. Back to basketball, back to action, Bucky, Marquette, the whole deal.
All kinds of tap lines going right now. I've got 16 different tap lines. We feature local breweries as much as possible right now. In fact, I've got 2 different beers from Knuth Brewing, which is right down the street from Ripon. So you can always find something here. I've got a bunch of IPAs, a bunch of ambers, a couple of stouts. There's definitely something on tap here.
You bet, and something on TV as well. And stop in for lunch, open at 11 o'clock daily.
Absolutely. Come in and see what we got going on for lunch. We can always count on hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy, but usually every day Tierney is rolling something different out of the kitchen, so you have to stop and see what our special board is for the day.
You want to order your fish fry early on Saturday, got pizza specials, wing specials, the whole deal here at the other bar.
That's right. We got a special going every day. Mondays, of course, is all you can eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. And Saturday is appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off. And Sunday is wings all day again.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel.
Welcome back to KML. Waupun trailing 51-37. Let's just sit back a little while and watch a pretty amazing cheer team that they have here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. So enjoy it. Pretty impressive stuff, Randy. You counted it as about 29 members. You counted? 29 is what I counted, yeah. I don't know if they've added any since the beginning, but it is. And right now they're cheering for the offense. Go offense. And we saw a lot of that from the Chargers in this game. All right, we're trying to adjust here. We'll let you continue to watch what's going on. And impressive halftime display by this dance team.
I think they're not dance, they're cheer.
Okay, cheer team. They're the cheer team.
There is a difference. Yeah, there is. And if they heard us, they may get upset from what I understand.
Okay. Right? No, they did introduce them as the cheer team.
Yeah.
Right. Shows you
I was just lucky enough to have a daughter participate in the dance team, and they wanted nothing to do with being a pom or a cheerleader.
And me and Randy are part of the unable to dance team. So. We can cheer for our team, but again, boy, I tell you, Waupun not playing bad basketball, but this is the best I've ever seen his team shoot, no matter boys or girls game. They are on, and how many three-pointers did they have in the first half? 13 made, and I don't know how many they took. They took one right before half there that you have to count in the stat, but that was kind of a desperation shot, but otherwise I don't know if they missed more than 4 or 5 in this game, so you start shooting 13 from 15 or 13 from 19 in a half. That's amazing. Now let's just talk about the first half. Like I said, Waupun started out kind of slow. Not that they started out slow, but KML started out very hot, and they went ahead 12-3 early. But Waupun came charging back, got their first lead when they got to about 17 or 18 points, and they took the lead as they really turned the screws to the KML defensively. Really threw them off for a little while, but they recovered. And then they just went off and kept up that hot shooting again after that, which I've never seen a team do before. Yeah, Waupun went to a little trapping, scramble action. And when you do that, sometimes if a team moves the ball and gets those long skip passes, they're going to get an open look. And you're kind of betting on the team missing some of those shots. And that's not what's happening tonight. Is the Chargers just knocking in everything from the three-point line. And I don't know. If a team continues to shoot like that, it's almost impossible to beat them in a game. Right. And I know you're talking right now in the locker room, you're talking about defense. You got to get out, you got to cover the line, but it's difficult to do because they move the ball extremely well. Let's take a look at scoring and get ready for the second half here. Waupun trailing 51-37 in a game they want to win to be lone champs of the East Central Conference.
Okay, I'm going to sound funny doing this, but I'm going to tell you where the three-pointers have been made. So Ryan Thistle with 3 points on a made three-pointer. Kowalowski with 5 points. He has a made three-pointer. Cooper Prisbilla with 5 points. He has a made three-pointer. Sammy Elke with 3 points, made three-pointer. Max Gillespie with 2. Jordan Wagner with 5. He has a made three-pointer. Garrett Murphy with 19, 5 made three-pointers. And Henry Bednar with 9 on 3 made three-pointers. That's not a misquote. That's what's happening out here. Aiden Hawkinson for Waupun has 17. He has 1 made three-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line. Jake Krieger with 3 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Logan Prawl with 2. Isaac Vandekamp with 10, a couple of made three-pointers for him. And Graham Gopalm with 5. He also made a three-pointer. 4 for Waupun, 13. 17 made three-pointers in this game between the two teams combined.
Well, we'll see what happens here in the second half. Waupun is one of those teams that's not going to give up here. They play some great defense, and we'll see if KML can get a little cooler than what they were this three-point shooting in that first half, and we'll have that for you coming your way in just about 2 minutes. Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the heat? You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back to Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Steve and Randy here to bring you the second half. And yeah, don't count Waupun out. Only down to 14 right now, but just unbelievable shooting in the first half by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. You slow that down, keep on playing that great defense, and see what Waupun can do here. A lot at stake with want to be sole champs of the East Central Conference. Plymouth, of course, if they would lose tonight, but they play Winneconne, which is towards the bottom of the conference, who gave KML a pretty good game, only lost by 4 earlier, I think it was the end of last week. So that's who Plymouth plays tonight. That's the team that's a game behind us. Waupun will have to pick up the pace here, hopefully slow down the three-point shooting by KML.
Yeah, it's going to be in Waupun a little bit. You have to make them uncomfortable at the line. And then you have to be a little lucky and maybe hope they just aren't banging them all in.
Underway now. Waupun down by 14, 51-37 for seconds of the second half. And get it back out from the right elbow. Ball is up and it is good by Sammy Elke. Hopefully that's not an indication of the second half. All the starters out on the court now for Waupun. Hawkinson has it down in the right corner, cut off by Elke.
We saw a lot of zone out of KML early, but now going to man to open the second half.
Krieger got himself caught underneath the basket on that shot. Three-pointer on the way now by Murphy is no good. Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Can't hardly believe he missed.
Yeah. Waupun, little hesitation, gets in lane, kicks it back out to Hawkinson. Three-pointer on the way and good for Waupun. Maybe it's a basket down there, and Waupun can do the same thing that was done to them here in the second half. 53-40 in favor of KML and your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Still a packed house here. What a great atmosphere. That one's way off, and the guy that nailed 3 3-pointers in the first half missed everything on that one. Wide left, short. Henry Bednar, and get some grief there from the student section of Waupun, which actually a lot of students came here in Waupun student section.
Well represented. The girls basketball team here tonight. Saw a lot of the players from that team.
Yeah, we saw Gracie right in front of her. Their mom and dad are sitting right in front of us. We'll be calling their game coming up tomorrow. Well, the 15-footer comes up a little bit short, and coming up the ball is Bednar. Yeah, Waupun Lady Warriors playing tomorrow night, taking on East Troy. We'll have that game for you at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Also on Radio Plus, we'll be covering the Laconia against the Crivets game at Laconia, and the Oakfield hosting Elman Bancroft. Steal from Waupun. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow, D5 game. Nice steal by Waupun, and finishing on the other end is Aiden Hawkinson, now with 20 points in the game.
Yeah, nice job with the 2-on-1 break, sharing the ball.
On down by 11, 53-42. Murphy has it, crossover dribble in the lane, kicks it out left side. Fissel throws it up from the corner, and nothing but net. Got 6 points, all from behind the arc. Back to a 14-point lead for the Chargers. Goes Vandekolk to the rack and gets fouled on his way. Couldn't finish, but he does earn himself 2 free throws. Vandekamp.
Trying to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way, but just a little strong off the heel.
Vandekamp, a 57% free throw shooter, 10 points in the first half.
Surprisingly low for the pretty shot he has.
And first one rims out, no good. Really it's a guy that can take you off the dribble and quick release. And fun guy to watch throughout the season, Isaac Vandekamp. Next free throw, nothing but net. That's what he usually does from behind the arc.
Bond's going to stick with man defense.
Elke lines up a three-point shot and just drills it again. So again, the hot shooting continues for KML.
Yeah, Waupun's going to have to lock in. They can't go to help defense. They're trying to get good gap defense. And
that's going to get blocked on Bednar getting the block on shot by Logan Prawl. 16-point deficit now for the Warriors. Drive along the baseline, out to Thistle out on top. Almost 3.5 minutes into the second half. Waupun a little further away from this ball game. Elke gets it inside and scoops it up, no good. Pretty physical under there, but Krieger gets the rebound. Well, hesitation, Gopalin gets well and loses the ball right in the hands of Garrett Murphy, pushing it up. And gets challenged at the rim, ball is loose, and Waupun comes up with it. A frantic pace right now, and Waupun comes up with a basketball. Here goes Vandekamp from the corner, that's no good. Krieger's going to get called for the foul over the back on the rebound attempt. Ball in the hands now of the Chargers.
Very few fouls been called in this game. Nobody with any foul trouble for either team.
Michael Getz from Alameda, California. Let's go Warriors. And shout out to the Dulski cheering squad. Thanks for joining us. Jason Woodford also joining us here tonight, watching Waupun try to battle back in this ball game. Taking a 16-point hole right now. And a travel. Getting his feet tangled up is Jordan Wagner with Waupun's defender. And Waupun will get it back.
Let me ask you this, Steve. How would you like to play the Chargers in the tournament? I mean, you know, you think that's where you want to be, and then, boy, you get a team that potentially could shoot the ball the way they have.
Here's Hawkinson with a three and puts it up, looking pretty good. 8 points now here in the second half. Got 23 in the game. Yeah, that'd be a tough Tough matchup for anybody if they're shooting like that all the time. We got a foul on the floor on Waupun. Now, speaking of where KML will be starting their playoff run, they'll be playing next Tuesday. And they get to host a game against the conference foe Kewaskum, number 11 seed against number 6 KML on next week Tuesday. And they're in a different sectional than Waupun's in.
KML, a scary 6 seed.
But then they only go to Winneconne and beat them by only 4. And now they come out just all guns a-blazing here. And nice shot there by Murphy again. He's got 21 in the game. And Waupun girls tomorrow night looking forward to calling their game at the beginning of their run. Hopefully back to the Rush Center. Shot change. Waupun gets the rebound, and then Hawkinson grabs the rebound after that miss. And a foul on the Chargers. A little talking to by the referees. Stop when the whistle blows, please. Say that to them.
Competitors.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to, you got to win those small battles, sometimes psychological battles.
15-point deficit for Waupun. Prowl from the right corner and misses. Usually he's pretty good right in front of the opposing team's cheering sections. Loves that pressure. That one's going to get blocked on the shot by Wagner. Good job by Waupun coming up with the ball. And it can't pass it, but it gets taken away. Elke blocks it and taking it the other way.
Hard foul there by Waupun, but nothing intended.
Yeah, Elke going hard to the basketball. Waupun defenders right on his tail. Does draw the foul. 2 free throws now for Sammy Elke.
They're going to get Hawkinson. I thought maybe they were going to call that on Ferris, but no, Hawkinson.
They're trying to straighten that out with.
I think they may change it. Yeah, they are going to change that.
Yeah, Bryant says, I'll take that foul.
2 fouls on Bryant.
So Elke at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Makes his first. That's just the first free throw for them in the ball game. They didn't.
That is. Yeah, when you shoot a lot of threes, you probably don't get to the line that often.
Emmett Hull will check in now for Waupun, and Krieger will sit down for the Warriors. Next free throw on the way. Also good. 91% free throw shooter for Sammy Elke.
They're putting on a shooting clinic here tonight, Chargers.
63-46. Waupun just can't slow down the offensive roll of the Chargers so far.
They're going back to that 2-3 zone now that was very effective for the latter part of the first half.
Hawkinson dribbling it off to his left. Back down to the corner. Lobs one into Hull. Good job getting out there from way downtown for Hawkinson. Rims out. And Ferris goes on and rips the rebound. Nobody goes after a ball harder out there on the court than Brian Ferris. He really goes and plays hard and drew that foul on KML on that rebound.
13 fouls for the Chargers.
Here, Ron Bishop checking in. And a nice shot from straight away by Vandekamp puts it in.
Isaac 13 in the game.
Just kind of hovering around that deficit right now, down by 15, 63-48. Just can't slow the offense down for KML.
It's the only way you get back in games is by getting multiple stops.
And nice steal there by Hawkinson. Cutting in front of that pass, and he'll bring it up now for the Warriors.
Thought maybe Aiden would pull one right there.
Vandekamp will. He'll throw one up, and he puts it in. Nice basket from Isaac Vandekamp. 6 points in the half. He's got 16 in the game. Waupun down by 12. See if they can get another stop. Elke has it. He'll back out and set things up now for the Chargers. Pass down to the right corner in the hands of Murphy.
There it is. Good job there by Hawkinson jumping right after the screen.
Elke forced to take a bad shot. Waupun comes up with it, see if they take advantage. Hawkinson a little delay, and he's going to draw the foul on Garrett Murphy. And great defense changing that shot by Elke inside. Waupun comes up with it. And see if they can get themselves only down by 10, maybe single digits on this trip down the court.
Only 2 fouls on Murphy.
Welcome to the 142 computers logged on with us here tonight, watching a tough game here for Waupun, battling to get in. They're not playing bad basketball. It's facing a team that's just shooting lights out tonight. 3-pointer from the right corner, no good. Oh, and Emmett Hull goes up, grabs the rebound, gets it knocked out of his hands. Great job by Emmett going above everybody else and ripping it down. Amanda Stieber, I recognize that name.
Who?
Amanda Stieber. Her lovely daughter. And I hope my grandsons are watching too right now, and along with their husband Ryan. Oh, that was kind of thrown up there for grabs, and Hawkinson will come up with it. And that's going to give a foul on Elke. First of all, the KML Chargers thought maybe he went over the back to go grab that ball. It was up in the 50-50 land, and they didn't call that. And then Hawkinson gets it and then draws a foul on Elke after that. So they doubled in like that.
Waupun have only shot 4 free throws prior to these two.
So hopefully my grandson's Riker's nose is all right. He got hit with a basketball in my driveway in the nose. And
tonight?
Yeah, before he left today. And then Ryston, I showed your video of your step back between the legs 3 in your last tournament. I showed that to a lot of the Waupun players and coach. So they said they liked what they saw in that. So nice job there by Aiden Hawkinson. On down by 10 only. 63-53 and a 3-point basket. The answer by Garrett Murphy. Now with 24 points in the game.
Talk about having a game. Wow.
Yeah, just can't allow those anymore. Under 10 to play. Waupun still battling out there. Hawkinson gets it in, scoops it up with the right hand. Beautiful move to the basket. Putting the defender on his back and finishing is Hawkinson.
Waupun with some full court pressure.
Murphy double team, spins out of the double team. Nice looking move there by the senior. Back to Murphy again, launches up a 3, rims around, no good. And ball loose and tie up and possession arrow pointing toward the Waupun Warriors. Good battle there by Emmett Hull to tie the ball up, and Waupun will get it back.
Emmett, one of the reserves coming off the bench. That's what you got to do, bring in high energy.
Waupun gets it back, down by 11, 66-55. Plenty of time left in the game. They had a nice run in the first half to get the lead back after being down by 9 early. Got to keep on doing what you can do defensively, slowing them down and put a basket in like this one. Nope, that didn't go in off the side of the rim. It was Billy gets the rebound.
One and done for Waupun. You don't have to get it all back in, a couple of possessions. You just kind of keep getting stops and keep banging away offensively.
Thistle gets the ball up to Kabalowski. Murphy always trying to stay in his face at any time. They lob it in. Ball taken away by Waupun, forcing a bad pass. Aiden Hawkinson will bring it up for Waupun. Aiden, a little hesitation, gets it back out to Emmett Hull. Gets cut off as he's trying to go toward the lane. Krieger in the lane with it now, powering up against Murphy. Turns around, puts it in. That's a man's move there by Jake Krieger.
A little bit of bully ball by the Kriegs.
Nice job. Captain Grandma, Jerry and Chris loving that down in Arizona right now. And then, thought maybe they're going to call a travel on that one, but a foul call on Waupun.
That's Krieger just on the closeout, and that's good. When a guy's shooting the ball the way Murphy is, you have to get out there and just got their feet tangled up a little bit. No argument from Jake.
66-57 now the lead for KML. Wapun's got it down within single digits. See if a little defensive stop, get it back in their hands, and really make this an interesting game. Murphy has it in the lane, kicks it up to Kabalowski in the corner. Murphy again with the ball. Pretty quick three-pointer, quick release on that one, no good. And getting the rebound is Vandekamp. Gets the ball up to Graham Gopalin.
It'll be interesting to see if KML continues to just shoot the long-range jump shots.
Ball knocked out of the hands of Graham. Can't wait to see his sister Gracie in action tomorrow night, the big regional semifinal game. Waupun will be taking on East Troy at Waupun High School tomorrow night. And Randy and I will be there. Big Nate Young, I should say big Nate Young on the video streaming.
It's a potential Waupun boys could be playing East Troy also.
Krieger straight away comes up short on a 6-footer. And what was that?
Waupun boys could be playing East Troy as well. It's a possible matchup.
Yeah, that's
from that.
One of the teams. Yeah,
that's one of the teams in that game.
And back in the hands of Kettle Moraine Lutheran, still a 9-point deficit. Thistle has it, kicks it out right side. Here goes Murphy again. No good, a little too strong, and Hawkinson steps in to grab the rebound. From the back, a little hesitation along the baseline. Back up to Krieger. Back on the top with it is Gopal, and three-pointer away comes up well short. Krieger with the rebound, and he's going to get fouled from behind. Nice job on that offensive rebound by Jake Krieger.
Only the 5th team foul. Baseline out of bounds.
Another big opportunity for Waupun to close things up a little tighter.
Make that 6 on the team. It's not like Bob Spanbauer. He has that up there so fast.
Yeah, where's Bob tonight? Should have brought Bob along with us on the road trip. Let's get some insight from Bob. Very knowledgeable about basketball.
We'll probably see Bob tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, we definitely see him all the Waupun games, taking care of the scoreboard. Three-pointer on the way, wide right on that one, and battling for the ball is Prawl. Gets it back over to Krieger, goes right to the rack, and draws the foul. I tell you, KML making it tough for Waupun to tighten this game up within 9, but see if they can do it at the free throw line now. Krieger drawing the foul, nice rebound again. Nice save there by Logan Prawl. Getting right into Krieger earlier in this time down the court.
Yeah, he was just reading the ball in the air, knew where it was going to go, and wasn't going to draw iron, chased it down.
Jake Krieger makes the free throw, now with 6 points in the game. Again, he does so many things out there. He's that big presence inside. Not an overly tall post guy, but plays some physical ball inside. Krieger gets that one to go too. Now Waupun only down by 7. We got a timeout taken. Back in 30 seconds on more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Steve and Randy with you. And a nice little comeback for Waupun, back by 7. Only down by 7. They were down by 15, 16 points. Had one time with a hot shooting of KML.
It seemed almost worse than the 15 that it may have been because KML just making everything.
Bob has been giving us updates all along here on the Plymouth game, and Plymouth is up late by 25. So Waupun has got to win if they want sole possession of the championship in the East Central Conference here in the last regular season game of the 23-24 season. Bednar working against Prawl inside. Half hook, no good. Waupun with a rebound, trying to tighten things up just a little more. Nobody's going to cover, I thought for sure Vandekamp was going to shoot, but that's shot by Prawl, and Graham Gopalin gets the rebound. Prawl turns around, throws up another 3, nothing but net for Logan Prawl. Big bucket. Waupun now only down by 4, 66-62.
Credit Gopal with the offensive rebound and the kick out.
Under 6 to play. Thistle has it. A little hesitation. Kicks it out of the corner. Great defense again by Waupun, cutting off that baseline. Wagner guarded by Krieger out on the perimeter. Cheering here, just a great atmosphere. If you're going to want to get ready for the playoffs, this is the game you want to play. 16-footer straight away, and that one does go in from Jordan Wagner. 6-point lead now for the Chargers, up 68-62. 5:20 and counting down in the ball game.
Wagner scoring 18 points a game, but
Krieger gets a nice feed from Vandekamp. Right by the rim and puts it in. Back within 4 of the Warriors. Look for another stop this trip down the court. Almost draws a travel on that, but lucky he kept his pivot foot down. There's Wagner, little fade away, and he's going to get a foul called on the Warriors on that shot.
It's going to go against Jake Krieger, and Jake looked a little surprised, but Waupun fans certainly didn't like it.
68-64, and at the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Jordan Wagner. And that free throw is good. That's just the 3rd free throw of the game as a team for the Chargers. And they're perfect on the night.
They are.
Maybe a reverse on that.
Yeah, jinx them right here. No, didn't work.
Not a reverse jinx. Made them both.
We're going to see a little 1-2-2 full court action.
Vandekamp gets it in the lane, kicks it out over to Krieger in the corner. He'll launch up a 3. That is no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Garrett Murphy.
Plenty of time left. 4:35, down 6.
Brian Ferris getting set to check in now for Waupun. Trying to get the ball into the lane into Jordan Wagner, but a foul called on Waupun. They call that one on Isaac Vandekamp. Just his first foul. He's once in a while gets in a little foul trouble in a game, but only 1 foul for him. And but Hull checks back in the game. Brian Ferris also checks in for Waupun. Under 4.5 to play.
16 fouls on Waupun, 7 on the Chargers.
The ball in, out on top to Wagner. Gives up his dribble in the corner, back over to Elke. Takes it in the lane, off his face, in his hands, kicks it out right side, and 3-pointer good by Garrett Murphy. 7 3-pointers in the game now for Murphy. Hawkinson thought about a 3, but Elke closes in to stop that thought.
Once again, we're seeing the 2-3 zone by the Chargers.
Hawkinson down in the corner, guarded closely by Murphy. Back over to Emmett Hull, back out on top, and Graham Gopalin in the corner with it. Hull has it in the lane. Back out on top over to Prawl, has some room, throws it up and puts it in. Logan Prawl starting to feel it, a second 3 of the ball game. He's now got 8. Waupun still down by 6. Jake Krieger getting ready to check back in for Waupun. 13-footer up in the lane and good for Ryan Thistle. Back to an 8-point lead for the Chargers.
Again, we're seeing the zone with the lead.
Boy, a little scoop shot almost goes in for Graham Gopalin, but comes up a little short. Welcome to the 155-157 computers logged on right now and enjoying a very good high school basketball game. Just trouble getting over the hump to get back in this ball game. Down by 8 right now. And the Chargers with the ball. Goes Wagner with it in the lane. Gets fouled on the shot, and back to the free throw line will be Jordan Wagner.
Chargers are not gonna hold the ball and try and run the clock out. They're still gonna look to score an offense.
One rattles in for Wagner. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Krieger comes back in the ball game, and Emmett Hull will sit down for Waupun.
So far in this game, Chargers have played an A game. I don't know if they can play much better than this.
Wagner makes the free throw. 4 for 4 in the game from the free throw line. Waupun now again down by double digits. That one kind of a lazy pass, gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Waupun basketball.
Yeah, tough to bounce past those long passes. You see in the 1-2-2, 3/4 court defense. That slows the ball down a little bit. If nothing else, it takes time off the clock for Waupun to get into their offense.
Logan Paul getting the ball over to Vandekamp out on top. Goes in and realized he got in the air and no one to throw it to.
I was going to say it was tipped.
Waupun's going to get the ball back. See if they got to take advantage of it now. It's only 2:20 left. Got to start making that run right now.
I think everybody in the gym thinks it should be a Chargers ball.
Back up to Krieger. He'll turn around, throw up a three, no good. And getting the rebound is Ryan Thistle. 2:10 and counting down to the game. Waupun now with a 10-point deficit. 77-67.
Well, we're going to see a little bit of keep away.
Thistle has it. He's going to get fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. 64% three-point shooter, 1-and-1 time now for Thistle.
That is 4 on Jake Krieger. He's going to finish this game. He's not going to be able to be the person creating the fouling.
Not a lot of timeouts in this game. Maybe like 3, maybe all 30-second timeouts. The season wrap up for both of these teams. Time gets a bye. That one hits the strap.
That hit the strap. Nobody saw it.
Yeah, nobody called it. But Waupun gets the ball back. Trailing by 10. They got to make something happen like right now. Logan Paul throws up a three. A little wide right. And coming up with a rebound is Garrett Murphy. Murphy bringing it up now with 1:39 left.
Scramble time now for the Warriors.
And going to the free throw line will be Garrett Murphy.
Chargers looking for an intentional foul.
Of course they're going to be fouling now, but nothing.
It's just a grab of the jersey there from the backside.
It's still 1-and-1 bonus time for this free throw attempt, and putting it in is Garrett Murphy, an 89% free throw shooter. Nice to have a couple guys like that on your team in the starting lineup. 91%, 89%.
He has 28 points in this game.
And puts that in too. 19 points he averages on the season. But man, had a monster. He had 19 points in the first half in this game.
He had 27 the first time these two teams played.
Krieger gets it, turns around, throws up a three, and that comes up short. Save, good job there by Hawkinson to get it back in. Hawkinson will throw up a three, a little too strong, no good. And then maybe a foul on the rebound attempt on the Chargers.
Yep. Emmett Hull's going to go to the line.
Gopalin and Ferris getting ready to check back in the ball game. Four fouls on Henry Bednar, but we're down to 1:11 left in the ball game. Yeah, what a battle here. How are you going to beat a team that just shoots lights out like that? It's just amazing the shooting percentage by the Chargers here in the game. That one comes up short for Emmett. These two teams will not meet each other in the sectionals, and going up slapping the backboard is Hawkinson. You call for the foul, count the basket. So Thistle gets the basket and be shooting a free throw.
Yeah, I don't know how you beat a team, Steve, that shoots the ball like, you can say you have to play better defense, but you got to credit the Chargers. They just made everything, and they moved the ball well. They were able to skip and beat Waupun scramble.
And completing the three-point play is Thistle. Yeah, just a hot team that you ran into just shooting lights out in their home gym. Waupun has first round of the playoffs off, and they'll be playing coming up next week Friday, I believe, in the regional semifinal. Vandekamp with a basket. Full timeout taken. Back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and
Auto sales.
Thanks for finishing that.
We had to finish that, and you got to get us full 30 seconds out of that commercial. So, Pond has to foul right away with only 40 seconds left. 12-point deficit, 82-70, and you got Krieger and Vandekamp waiting to check in for Ferris and Go Pollen.
10 team fouls, so it'll be 2 free throws shot by Thistle.
Thanks everybody for joining us on a big game here. You got to see the Chargers made that. This has got to be the hottest shooting in a whole game that I've ever seen out of any team, boys or girls. Pretty impressive here by KML.
And they're making free throws also.
Yeah. They're pretty solid everywhere offensively. Waupun made some runs. Just couldn't quite get over the hump against the Chargers here tonight. Aiden Hawkinson, why not go in the 30s for your points here tonight? Hawkinson with a 3-point basket. 32 points for him on the night. 20 seconds and counting down to the game. Elke has it. Time running down, and there goes Hawkinson, puts it up and throws it down. For Waupun. Makes it a 9-point deficit right now with 12 seconds left. 84-75. We're going to keep it right here.
Waupun showing some character coming back from that 15 or 16-point deficit that they had at one point.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's a bad game played by Waupun. Their defense was great out there. Just got the hot shooting team that really moved the ball well around the perimeter to get those open looks, and they made them whenever they had a chance. So hats off to KML. So if they play like that all the way through the playoffs, everybody's going to have a hard time with them.
Yeah, the question I asked you, if you're here scouting KML right now, you got to go back to your practice and say, okay, boys, you better be ready to play. Whoever their team is they're playing, I'm not sure who it is, but yeah, that's going to be a great one.
Well, Pond put 75 points on the board so far in the game, and down by 9, but not enough time on the clock right now for a serious run it to get back in this game.
Waupun in a diamond press, looking to trap the first inbound pass.
Elke gets the inbounds pass, waiting for the foul, and gets fouled immediately. Yeah, don't forget, this is our schedule coming up tomorrow.
I'll pop that up for you.
Okay, Jeff will throw that up there. And again, Randy and I will be busy doing a game. We're going to be doing the Waupun. Of course, we got the Waupun girls the rest of the way, hopefully all the way to the Resch Center this year. Elke misses his first free throw, and Waupun ladies will be taking on East Troy. And we'll have that game at 7 o'clock tomorrow with a pregame a little after 6:30. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. Elke's next free throw is good. Also, Laconia will be hosting Crivets in a Division IV regional semi-final game. So Nick Rush, I believe, on the call on that game.
Yep.
Basket by Waupun right away. They trail by 7. The only problem is there's only 5 seconds left. And the other game, Jeff will be over at the Oakfield taking on Elman Bancroft game at 7 o'clock coming up tomorrow night, Division 5 regional semifinal. Who else is going to be with you tomorrow?
Tomorrow it's going to be Cam and Justin.
Okay.
Saturday we've got a sectional final in hockey between St. Mary Springs and Oregon. And then you got 3 more potential girls basketball games on Saturday.
Don't lose your voice on Saturday.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you love your hockey. You can bring some lozenges along to keep it fresh. But, yeah, you got a busy schedule. I love this time of year.
Yeah.
All the great teams will be keeping track of all of Waupun High School, the boys' postseason games coming up, too. But Waupun Lady Warriors, a special team, a special bunch of seniors on the team. And a special junior on that team. Tim Olsma coaches a very good squad, and hopefully we can get back to the Rush Center to call a few games for them up in Green Bay. So Waupun trying to get that quick steal and get maybe a miracle basket to get themselves closer, but 3 seconds left, and Waupun's going to come up short of their goal of having an outright conference championship all by themselves, but they are conference champs. The t-shirts are made up and everything, but they got to share with the Plymouth Panthers, who won big against Winneconne tonight. But what an unbelievable season for Waupun, a team that wasn't even in the conversation to be toward the top of the conference. And I tell you, Alex Dunlap did a great job with these guys. They pride themselves on their defense. You got some great shooters out there, go deep in the bench, and they've been fun to watch as they develop throughout this whole season.
Yeah, that just put Murphy at 30 points in the game. He has really shot the ball well.
And that is it. He throws one up. I thought it would go in, the way he's been shooting. And Kettle Moraine Lutheran spoiling Waupun's party of trying to be the outright champion and beat Waupun with this unbelievable hot shooting. 86-78. We'll take a bit of a break, come back and wrap things up, talk about the game. Back in a few minutes on RP Sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
In 2024, walk through the Saputo door. Join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. Located just outside of Waupun in Alto. You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds 1 mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at...
Okay, we are back at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Boy, just ran into a buzzsaw for the Waupun Warriors here tonight. Hot shooting team from Kettle Moraine Lutheran, and Waupun loses 86-78. The good thing is, Waupun's still the conference champs. They have to share it, though, with Plymouth because they won the night against Winneconne. But again, an impressive season by Alex Dunlop and his Warriors, and I believe he's bringing out T-shirts, his conference championship T-shirts right now to hand out for the team. And if we get a chance, maybe we'll get them up here. But just a fun team to watch here tonight. This whole season for the Waupun Warriors, and it was just fun watching them develop and turn into a really nice cohesive unit that could go deep in the bench. Of course, you didn't play with Braden Torres there, and there's another one of your great defensive stoppers out there. He's out with that shoulder injury. And that doesn't help things either. But disappointing loss, but nice game there by KML.
Yeah, and a fairly young team as well. There's a lot of these players are going to have a year or 2 years left in their career. And there's good youth coming up too. So the program's in good hands and good position right now. And hopefully they can make a little noise in the tournament coming up. I think they can, and it'd be just great to see them make it to a sectional, maybe get on a hot streak and go even a little farther. So, again, we talked a lot about maybe overachieving this season. And you ask Coach Dunlop, he'll say, no, we know what we did behind the scenes in the offseason, and we were prepared to have this situation where we would compete for a conference title. So, credit to all the players on this team and the coaching staff for just a great job on the season.
Let's go down with the stats. I know you got a lot of stuff to talk about there with points and three-pointers and everything else, so let's check the stats out right now.
Kobolowski with 5 for the Chargers. Prisbilla with 5. I don't have them all totaled up yet. I got to apologize. I'll go back to them. Gillespie with 2. Garrett Murphy had 30 on the night with that last free throw, and Henry Bednar with 9, all on three-pointers made. There were a few other people that scored. I did not total those all up, but Aiden Hawkinson ended the night with 34, 9 field goals, 4 three-pointers. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Jake Krieger ended with 9. He had 3 field goals, 3 of 4 from the line. Logan Prohl with 8. And Isaac Vannekamp finished the night with 22 points. He had 5 made three-pointers himself.
Oh, I disconnected the camera. You're good. Keep going.
Graham Gopalin with 5 points, and Emmett Hull rounded out the scoring with 1 point. He was 1 of 2 from the line. Waupun was 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 73%. KML 6 of 8 for the line, 75%. So not a ton of free throw shot for as physical as the game was, but I think a good set of officials. They let them play a little bit, and nothing ever got really out of hand. But the story of this game really came down to three-point shooting and overall shooting by the Chargers.
Yeah, that was an amazing performance offensively for KML, and again, they could be trouble if they can shoot like that all the time against the teams they play in the postseason, but we'll see how that pans out. Waupun does take a game off in the playoffs, and they'll be playing coming up next week, Friday, and they'll be playing the winner of the East Troy at Watertown Luther prep game. That's going to be next week, Tuesday, for the regional quarterfinal. But I'm going to see if we can get Alex. He's got, what is it saying, the Burn the Boats at the back of their shirts, and they just took a nice little picture that Jeff had on camera of their conference championship T-shirts, and something still to positive to talk about here tonight.
Yeah, and then tell you what, one more stat, KML had 17 made three-pointers in this game. So let's see if he's going to come up. I can give him my headset otherwise.
Oh, we got Jeff's going to.
Okay. He's pretty happy, I think, yet, even after this loss. I mean, you sometimes you have to tip your hat to a team, that's played as well as what the Chargers did tonight, and kind of tough when they make every shot. But, yeah.
Okay, well, we are going to line everything up here, but Boy, I tell you, I've never seen a team. I really have never seen a team that shot that good from the beginning of the game to the end of the game as KML did. Man, they were right on, and you guys did as good as you could to have a team that just shot lights out here tonight. But talk about your team, the battle here tonight against KML.
Yeah, we always do a really good job of responding, but I tell you what, you're not going to win very many games giving up 87 points. So something we really try to eliminate is their guards not being able to get paint touches, and we did not do a really good job of that. Their shooters got towed up threes, and I talked about it pregame. We can't let that happen, and they did a really good job. And typically, if teams are on a run, we do a really good job of wearing teams out, and I think we did. We went on runs and we had stretches, but they couldn't miss. And hats off to them. I know it was their senior night, so it was a big night for them, but we'll be better for a game like this because I know a team like Watertown Lutheran Prep or East Troy or Lake Mills, they're going to make those shots too. So it's getting fun, and now this is a playoff atmosphere, so we'll be better for it.
Yeah, what did you think about the atmosphere they had? They had youth night here tonight. They had like 29 or 30 girls in their cheer team that they had here tonight. They packed the house. No room to sit around here, and it was just, like you said, a great playoff-type atmosphere.
Yep, so that'll be the norm now for Waupun basketball. When Waupun comes to town, the opposing team knows that there'll be a really good game, and we'll get the opponent's best shot, and it'll a raucous crowd. I mean, this is really cool to be in, and we'll be better for it in the playoffs. But it's also a hats off to our guys, because when teams see us, they want to pack the gym, so they'll make it free pizza night or they'll make it youth night. But it's senior night. I know senior night's a really special night in high school sports. So hats off. Their seniors played really well. But, awesome environment. We'll be better for it.
And let's talk about the T-shirt. I thought that was a great touch on your part to go grab the T-shirts, because the boys are probably feeling bad they didn't get the outright conference championship, but they did have to share it with Plymouth, who won against Winneconne tonight, but still a conference championship. And you got the T-shirts that were already made, and got the boys that, and I think that's going to soften the pain a little bit of losing.
Yeah, we need our plaque, though. I thought we were going to get a plaque.
I saw you looking at it. I
said, what the heck? But, it's always tough to celebrate after a loss, and there's no such thing as a good loss. But tonight it's a celebration of a great season. The ECC's tough. It's really tough, and where we were picked, we weren't expected to be where we're at. And it's a hats off to the guys that put in all the hard work, and the least we could do is get them some T-shirts. The real conference championship T-shirts are coming next week through our team store, but I had to go out and get some because we certainly like to celebrate. So,
Randy, you got something to ask the coach?
Well, 29 made three-pointers in this game between the two teams.
I tell you what,
17 by the Chargers, 12 by your team.
Hey, people that are watching this game would say, in the 80s or the 90s, that would never happen. This is just the new day and age. Steph Curry, you ruined the game of basketball. But no, like I said, I think both KML and us, I don't think we were forcing up shots. I think we did a really good job of we had stretches where we didn't move the basketball great, but we had some really good looks too. And some of them didn't go down tonight, but Isaac Vandekamp, I know, had a really good game. Hawk did his thing. Logan did. We'll be better for a game like this. And KML, I know that they're shooting in the offseason too, so any kid that's watching, if you want to be a really good shooter, put the time in, and
that's right.
You'll be in a good spot.
Well, Coach, I want to shake your hand. What a great season. It's
Absolutely.
not over yet.
No, not at all.
You earned yourself a bye in the first round and take on the winner of the Watertown Lutheran Prep against East Troy game that's going to be going on next week, Tuesday. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On a great season so far, but more work to do, and we'll be there to cover all your games the rest of the way.
Yeah, like I said, we'll be better for this game, and anytime you can get a 3 seed and host a playoff game, we're going to have this atmosphere except at our home court, and it's going to be something really special. And I know we're in year one, but we're ready to go as far as our guys are ready to take it, and we got a good thing going on here in Waupun. So
okay, we'll go celebrate with the guys and have a nice fun bus ride.
Absolutely, we're going to go back home and cut down our nets so they have something special to
and I got to meet your brother too tonight, so that
was good. El Sparky.
Yeah, I almost went down on my knees when he shook my hand. He's a pretty solid handshake.
I tell you what, he's an electrician. He's a man's man, but he still can't beat me in an arm wrestling contest. So I'll never let that go.
Okay, well, thanks again for a great season. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely, go Warriors, and Waupun. We hope we make you proud, and we'll see you on Friday night.
Okay. Alex Dunlap, head coach for the Waupun Warriors, joining us. Disappointing loss, but still celebrating their conference championship, sharing it with Plymouth. But Randy, a game they just didn't allow us to get back in. Hot shooting, and hats off to KML. They really earned the victory here tonight.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you have to tip your hat and say a great performance. And 17 made three-pointers. That's 51 points on threes. I don't know how you compete against that. And And it's a great game. And I thought Waupun showed character, fighting back and scrambling back and getting, under 10 and down to maybe 6 or 5, 4 maybe it was even at one point here in the second half. So they made a great run. And again, KML just knocking in shots and making free throws. So
let's check our schedule for tomorrow. We've got 3 girls games on Radio Plus. Randy and I, along with Big Nate Young, will be bringing you the Waupun at home against East Troy game. It's a regional semifinal, Division 3. The first game in Waupun's journey to get back to the Resch Center. We'll have that game at 7 o'clock, pregame right a little after 6:30. And again, that's on Radio Plus, right where you're looking right now. Laconia at home taking on Crivets in their journey. And that's a Division 4 regional semifinal game. Nick Rush on the call there. And we got Jeff Sauer and his team that'll be calling the Oakfield hosting Elman Bancroft Division 5 regional semifinal game at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And a hockey game on Saturday, Jeff. And I forget what that was. What was it?
St. Mary Springs is taking on Oregon for their sectional final, advanced to state winner.
Okay, so hockey on Saturday. What time?
12:30.
12:30 on that one. So, again, hope you enjoyed it tonight. Randy, thanks for making the trip over here. I want to thank our video stream team here tonight, too. Top-notch job and pretty entertaining game, even though Waupun came up on the short end of the game here tonight. So, a disappointing loss, I'm sure, but Waupun still conference champs. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully a couple more games for us with Waupun girls.
Yeah, a couple home games. Get out there or join us.
Pack the gym at Waupun. We love viewers, but if you can make it, pack the gym and cheer on your Waupun Lady Warriors. Make it a raucous crowd right off the bat over at Waupun High School tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We'll see you there at the game. If not, watch all the games on RadioPlusInfo.com. Have yourself an excellent Thursday night.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.